Hey, welcome back. I'm Carrie. I specialize in helping midlife men and women stay strong, balanced, so your body doesn't hold you back from the sports and activities you love. So let's get moving. Hello, and welcome to this HIIT Improvers workout. So HIIT is higher intensity improvers. I'm going to make sure that I cue you so you're with me all the way. What you will need today is your mat, your head cushion, and your Pilates ball, like so. And ready? Let's go. We are going to start in 4-point kneeling today. So hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, and starting with a little, I'm going to move my head cushion, starting with a little tail wag. So just sending your hips side to side. Really lengthen through the tailbone, drawing in the belly, engaging that core. Good. Even yourselves out. Come into center. And then lengthen through the crown of the head and the tailbone, cat. Tuck that pelvis under, roll through the spine, drop the head. Breath in, breathing out to come to neutral. 2 more. Good. From there, you're going to bring your left leg out in line with the hips. Foot is slightly flexed, okay? And you're going to keep that neutral spine. So I'm not tucking under here, keeping that 4-point kneeling position, and I'm just rocking back. You're going to feel this in your adductors or inner thighs on the left side. I'm sure you've worked that out already. And into that hip joint there. 3 more. Good. Coming up to center, other side. Let's move over a bit. Good. Again, just have a little check-in that you're not tucking the pelvis under. It does change the exercise. 2 more. Good. Coming into your high kneeling. So onto your knees. Your toes are not flexed under. Opening up wide from the hips, so in neutral, ribs are connected. Arms cross your body, lengthen through the crown of the head, engage the core. Gently leaning back and hinging forward. Listen to your body. You should be feeling it. If your quads are tight or your hip flexors are tight, if you don't feel anything at all, try tucking that pelvis under just to get a little extra length in those muscles. 2 more. Last one. Now we're going to add on some rotation. So arms are out in front of you, shoulders down and engaged. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to hinge back, go and bring that left arm back, follow it with your head, and then bring it up as you breathe in. Other side, breathing out, rotate, breathing in. Keep going. 1 more on each side. I quite like this one. Good. And then from there, you're going to keep your toes untucked, sit back directly onto those heels, open up your ankles. So your heels should be right on those sit bones. So don't let your heels flop out. And breathe. Obviously, if you have an injury or pain, you need to stop. You can just take a little weight off. This might be enough for you. Good. Coming forward, tuck those toes under. Make sure all the toes, that big toe particularly, is tucked under. Again, this would be the start, or you come sit, heels onto the hip bones. The heels want to flop out. Don't let them flop out. Good. Ready? You're going to bring your left foot forward. You're going to raise your right arm. Ready? You're going to rotate over, touch the toe. So my right arm's touching near my left toe. And then I'm going to derotate, and then I'm going to hinge forward, bring the arm up. And then that arm is going to come down, touch the toe. So you should feel that right there into your hip. Even yourself out. Lean forward. That's a hip flexor stretch on the opposite side. Rotate, touch the toe. Foot down, hinge forward, open up that hip. Last one, rotate, touch the toe. I love that one. Ready? High kneeling. Send your right leg forward. Bring the arm forward. That leg needs to be in line. Make sure it's not going out. Ready? You're going to rotate, touch the toe. Bring the arm forward. Step down. Opening up this hip flexor. Sitting back. I would say hamstring stretch, hip stretch. De-rotate and then go forward. Please don't try to go forward while you're rotating. Break it down. So rotating here, centering, hinging. 2 more. Good. And then bring your knees wide, big toes together. Sit back onto those heels into your rest position. Good. Ready? We are going to plank. So walking yourself forward into your forward point kneeling. Shoulders going to be back and engaged. Your plank challenge today is going to be either to hold the plank for a minute, or we're going to do climber, where you keep your feet a little closer together. You bring your knee to your elbow. So it's going out to the side, okay? Opens up the hip joint. Ready? Hands wide, shoulders back and engaged. Bring one foot back, bring the other foot back. Your plank starts now. If you're going to do climber with me, let's hold it with your feet a little closer together. Engage that core. Off we go. Take a moment in between each climb. Make sure your alignment is good and strong. This will be a very long minute and not very beneficial if it's not. Good. Hard work. You are halfway through. If you want to stop climbing, feel free and just hold your plank. Keep the shoulders back and engaged. Your head is in line with the spine. You're really almost there. You've got, 15 seconds. It's a hard one. Feels really nice on the hips though. I quite enjoy this one. Ready? 5, 4, finish up your climber on the right side. 3, 2, 1. Knees down, knees wide. Amazing. Good. Ready? Come lie down on your mat in your relaxation position. So bring your head cushion back. Have the ball nearby. And come lie down. Nice. Take a moment there. Actually lengthen your legs away from you. Give yourself a full body stretch. Good. Ready? Then we're going to bend the knees, feet flat on the floor. Bring your Pilates ball in between your thighs. So when working with the ball, you need to make sure that you think inner thighs are engaging and not knees, because that will be different. That will be a different connection, okay? Starting with your pelvic tilts, imprint your low back, and then come into extension. 1 more of those. I'm gently engaged with the ball here, making sure your feet are hip distance apart and those big toes stay down, all right? Breathe, imprint that low back, so drawing that belly in. I'm engaged with the ball here, not squeezing, just engaged, wheeling on up. I'm gonna bring my feet a little bit closer so I can fire up the glutes, hips high, hold it there, send the ribs down, lengthen those knees away from you. And coming down. Good. 1 more of those, nice and slow. Hold on top, organize yourself, feel that strong midline. 2, adding on your ribcage closure. So breathing out to come up. Breathing in, arms back behind you. Breathing out, spine curl down. Breathing in, arms down by your side. 1 more, breathing out for the spine to move. Gentle engagement still with the inner thighs. Breathing in for the arms, out for the spine. In, arms down by your side. Ready? Glute bridges. Make sure those feet are right underneath those knees, okay? 5, engage that. Bring those hips up, ribs down. And then with control, lower. A little bit more of engagement here with the ball in with the inner thighs here. 2. On the next one, to hold. Good. Make sure you're in a good position here. Your body is fully open, hips are fully open, quads are open, ribs are down. Ready? Squeezes with your inner thigh into the ball. Nice squeezes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that now. Spine curl down. Hold, hold, hold. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And remove the ball. Give yourself a full body stretch. Nice. Bring the ball just to the side and come back into your hip roll position. Knees together, feet together, arms into a low V. Take a breath in. Breathing out, knees over towards the right. Lengthen that top hip down. Good. Other side. So we started with a release of our adductors or inner thighs. We are now doing some strengthening work for them. That will always help with your balance. You need your adductors for everything you do, of course, but it really our balance. From there, you're going to bring the left ankle just underneath the right knee. Take a breath in as you breathe out, hip roll over towards the right. You could even put your hand there, actively sending that knee out. Listen to your body. Use those obliques to come back up into center. Same thing on the other side. Make sure you have good alignment, then off you go. Give yourself a full body stretch. Nice. Roll yourself gently over onto your side. Come and find your Pilates ball. We're going to bring that back behind your mid-back. Good. So it's you see where it is. So it's just in the lower part of my shoulders. My legs are hip distance apart. Hands are clasped back behind your head. Shoulders down and engage lengthen as you go back over the ball. And this is where I make micro adjustments to my position here. So that feels so comfortable that when I open my elbows, it's like, oh, that's a nice stretch. No pain in the upper back or lower back. Great, let's go. Elbows, peripheral vision. Draw the belly in, lengthen through the crown of the head, shoulders down and engaged. On your next breath out, send those ribs down. Heads along for the right, breathing in to return. If you are tall, which I'm 6 foot, so it's a thing, you have a really long spine. And when you have the ball back behind your shoulders, you need to make sure you're not sagging. So you might have to bring the ball a touch lower to feel like this isn't sagging, your low back isn't sagging. Good. So I'm actively drawing my hip bones together for my lower core to be engaged to keep my pelvis steady. And I'm drawing my belly in to get that transversus abdominis working. That's the lovely little corset that comes from the bottom 6 ribs and wraps from the spine all the way to the front and then comes over pelvis and attaches to the pelvis. 3 more. And going back over the ball, open those elbows wide, take a moment. Nice. Nice work, nice work. Ready? No rest for the wicked. It's a hip Pilates class, people. Elbows in your peripheral vision. We're going to do alternating obliques starting towards the right-hand side. So breathe out, connect, curl all the way up, waist twist towards the right, bring the ribs down, breathing in to go back over. Carry on, alternating sides. Use that breath. You're going to do 2 more to each side. Finish going towards the left. Lead with the ribs. Keep that head heavy. Make these last ones a little bit slower to get the most out of them. I have 1 more set. When you're done, just come over the ball and take a little moment. Good. Bring your arms up back behind you. Lovely full body stretch. Bring your arms up towards the ceiling, shoulders down and engaged. Ready? Nod that chin towards the chest. Send the ribs down. Roll on up off the ball into a spine stretch forward. Good. Take a moment. Roll those shoulders back. Let's do spine stretch forward. Prep. Bring the heels of your feet together, sitting nice and tall. Ready? Nod that chin towards the chest, roll through the spine, and then you're going to hinge forward with the hips, lengthening through the crown of your head. Breath in, and then you're going to restack that pelvis, restack the spine on top. 1 more. Nod the chin, roll, hold as you hinge. Breath in as you come back to neutral pelvis. Restack the spine, roll the shoulders back. Good. Ready? You're going to remove the ball, bring your legs straight, engage the core, tuck that pelvis under to come all the way back, full body stretch. Replace your head cushions. I need to get back down on my mat. I have clearly migrated. Good. Ready? Engage that lower core. So you're neutral. Keep that pelvis perfectly steady as you drag one leg in, drag the other leg in. Good. Heel toe float one leg up, heel toe float the other leg up, arms down back. Ready? From here, your legs are switched off. Make sure they're not too far away from you. Your hip flexors should be in, breathing out, open from the hips, breathing in to return. Carry on, alternating sides. Challenge, bring those arms up, shoulders down and engaged. And if you want a little extra challenge from there, coming into a dead bug toe tap, opposite arm and leg. Breathing out as they go away, breathing in. Use those all those core muscles to bring everything to center. The slower, the better. One more on each side. Bring those knees in when you're done. Good. Knee circles. Bring your hands, keep those hands on your knees. Legs are relaxed. Draw those knees in gently. Lower spine flexion. Bring the knees out wide, circle them around and back through. And again. Lovely. And reverse. Nice. And then gently bring one leg down, the other leg down, roll over onto your side, ready for oyster. Ready? Hips at the back of the mat. Can you please bring your ball somewhere so you can grab it? So I'm going to bring mine in front of me here. I don't need it yet, but I'm going to need it in a moment. Upper body off the front part of your mat. Head is down, hips are at the back, knees bent, feet kind of close to your bum and in line with the back. Sending my hips gently out so they're in neutral. Ready? Off we go. Seven and 8. Good. You're going to straighten your body out onto your mat. Bring that ball in front of you. Rest that top leg on top of it. Keeps your hips in better alignment there. Lengthen the bottom leg down. Your hips need to be stacked, right? Not rolled forward. Take a little moment and organize yourself so your hips are stacked. Bottom leg, the foot is fully flexed in neutral. The knee is pointed forward. Reach that leg away from you. Lift and lower. Adductor strengthening again. Draw the belly in. Good. Ready? You're going to come to the top. Reach that heel away from you. Little pulses up. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. So remove the ball. Now bend the bottom leg. Lengthen the top leg away from you. Lengthen, lift, and lower. Seven and 8. Bring the legs there. Come on up, ready for your mermaid, right? Leave those legs in the position they want to fall. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. One more to each side. It's kind of a fast mermaid. Hit mermaid. Great. Ready for oyster on the other side. You need to bring your ball with you. Don't forget. Let's go. Hips at the back. Upper arms off the front. Knees. Ready? Booty going out just a little bit to make sure you're not. And on 8, get ready, pulses up. 10. Let's go. Lower. This side. Ready? Breathing in and out. In and out. One more to each side. Listen to your body. Good. Whirl your legs around. You're going to have them both apart. Shoulders are back and engaged, so no slouching here. This is Pilates. Left leg only. Internal rotation and then some external rotation. Good. A few more of those. So really just focusing on one joint here. Getting as much internal and external rotation as we can. Finishing up with that one. Other leg. Start with internal and then external. So opening up that hip joint. Feels really nice. That's 2. One more. Good. Now we're going to do both legs at the same time and add on rotation. So send your knees over and then bring your arm around so it gets right into that low back and the hip if it's tight. Other side. Oh, love this one. One more to each side. Good. And then come sitting on your mat, however you like to sit. tall. Right? Arms out in front. Ready? Bow and arrow. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Breathing in. Breathing out as you rotate back. Breathing in, extend the arm. Breathing out, arm comes forward. Other side. Breathing in, out, in, and out. Bring those arms back behind your low back. Draw the shoulders down. Butterfly forward and back. Forward, back. One last forward and hold. And back. Draw the shoulders down and engage. Go, go, go. Arms down by your side. Lateral flexion. Breathing in and out. In. Good. One more to each side. And coming into center, roll those shoulders back. Amazing. I hope you enjoyed this. Comment below if you did or what I can improve upon. You can hit the little star if you want to keep it in your favorite tab. Have a good one. Lovely to see you. Bye.